Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where it has been a little while. Well, I mean, we played Europa in the Mega Campaign, but I'm not sure I count that as a proper Europa series, right? But I would like to start a new series of series, if that makes any sense. Essentially, what I want to do is achievement runs. That's something we've not really done. There was that Prester John run a really long time ago. No doubt about that. I imagine the commentary on that one's pretty cringy. But that happened a really long... When did that happen? Hang on. I've got the achievements tab open on Steam right now. That happened on... that series ended on May 22nd, 2018. That's been a while since we've gone after one of those achievements. And as you may be able to tell from the name of this episode, I would like to go after... Where are we? I mean, if you've read the name of the series, you probably know. It's called African Power. There it is. Right there. This is a very me sort of achievement for Europa to have. Own and have cores on all provinces in Africa as Congo. So that's going to be somewhat complicated, right? I mean, Congo has a decent starting point. There's no doubt about that. But we're going to have to move pretty quick. Europe is going to be a bunch of jerks. And I don't think for achievements there's any sort of, difficulty requirement, right? I'm planning on playing this on standard difficulty. So we're going to hop into single player here. Oh, wow, this looks honestly kind of dated at this point. Not as dated as, CK2, but yeah, this is definitely the oldest, mainline Paradox game that's the latest in its series at this point. No doubt about that. So we'll be playing as Congo. Right here. I can't box select, but we'll be playing as Congo. And our goal is to have every African province. So, that means colonization. That means conquest. That means quite a lot of things, actually. We're going to want to go into the game options here. What is this rich presence? I have no idea what this means. There's no tooltip for it. Okay, I want these options. There we go. So we're going to go down off of very hard, which I usually play on very hard, but we're going to go down to normal for purposes of these achievement runs, just to make them happen a little bit faster. I'd like to, and this isn't going to just be a Europa thing. I think that this is something we're going to work on here and there. It's not going to be a huge focus, but here and there. So let's see here. All of this is fine. We'll be on normal, and there we go. I think that we need to click play to Iron Man it. Yes. Lucky Nations option must be set to historical to earn achievements. Okay, so Lucky Nations on historical. There we go. Achievements can be earned. Fantastic. Now, Iron Man mode, I don't play it that much, generally because I'm far more interested in having, contiguous episodes. Iron Man mode can be a little bit awkward for content creation, but it's definitely, non-optional and frequent autosaving, limits the number of save files to 1, can't use console cheats, that's irrelevant, can't switch countries, that's irrelevant. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and hit the play button here, and this will be interesting. The main reason I don't play, and this should be African Power, if I can type. The main reason I don't play an Iron Man normally is because of the danger of corrupting the save. Because there's only one save file, that can happen, and I would hate for that to be the end of a very big series, right? But here we go. In the Congo River Basin, there are a number of powers that aim to create a central authority in that region for the first time in history. The one in the best position to do so is the Kingdom of Congo. Hey, that's us. As they control the estuary of the Great River, making them wealthy, respected, and powerful among their neighbors. Some ships come from the Gulf of Guinea from time to time, eager for trading. Who knows if it may be interesting to develop a new trade connection to that region. There's also been a traditional shift about the cults followed by the Mani Congo and their heirs, with different gods being followed at different moments. So that is also a conduct that may be followed or not in the following years. We are fetishist, so we have +2 to tolerance of heathens and +1 to diplomatic reputation. We're very used to playing as fetishist, no problem whatsoever there. And we're augmented by estates, cool. We are a tribal kingdom. And we start out in relative isolation, but yeah, European colonists will appear. Okay. So, we're quite small to begin with. I want to check in, do we start with any... Well, actually, yeah, we do. We start with vassals. Luongo and Ndongo. Okay. How much are we making? 2.12. Okay. Tio is immediately threatened by us. Do we have a CB on them? No. So we should immediately think about like vassalization of some of these people over here. They would accept alliances with us as it is. None of these would immediately accept vassalization. Okay, we have no cult right now. What do we want? Improve relations, discipline, or tolerance of the true faith? Well, that's an easy choice. There's only one real choice here, and that's discipline. Beautiful. Okay, so we take that. We have an unassigned merchant at this moment. So obviously the Congo trade node is where we are collecting from trade. Trade only flows out of the Congo trade node. So realistically, we want to transfer trade power out over here, or come up this way. We're unable to send the merchant there. So we're actually unable to send this merchant anywhere. Okay, so we can't assign this merchant at this moment. We're too far away from the other trade nodes. Got it. So, hypothetically, vassal annexation, 112 diplomatic power, and 104. That doesn't feel too bad. We're at 656. That's really quite good, or rather 566. That's really quite good. Our estates are set up by not being set up right now. I wouldn't mind... Yeah, we'd lose a little crownland here. So the first thing that we want to do is seize land. Step 1. That brings us up to 35%. Then we're going to grab religious state to get us +1 admin power. We're not going to take anything else at this exact moment, I don't think, because we need to get our crownland back up. But the reason I went for the admin power is to bring us up to an even 6 in all categories. Okay. It would appear we've not embraced feudalism. And it is not currently spreading. So I think our first step here needs to be to start annexing some of these guys over here. We cannot start to annex our vassals until 1 January 1454. We've got 3 diplomats. So here's what we do. We immediately work on building a spy network up over here. Then, which one of these is... Actually, these are both loyal to us, so no problem there. I'm going to start building a spy network over here as well. Okay. Gonna bump it up to speed 4 here. Are we already ready to unpause? We have free advisor slots. I highly doubt we can afford advisors. Theoretically, we could. A single advisor. How much are we spending on land maintenance? 2.81. So this guy would save us 0.28 and generate an extra military skill. So we'd still be spending like 0.72. I really wish that we could get this merchant sent out somewhere. That would be really nice. Maybe once we tick forward a month. Okay, let's go ahead and tick forward on speed 4. Kasanje wants an alliance. That's these guys down here. How close are they to being diplo-vassalized? They're not. We decline. Cool. I'm going to move these guys up to Mapungu. And this is actually a pretty decent setup for our military right now. I like it. Siege ability. Yes, please. An alliance offer from Yaka. We decline. Okay, I think we recruit a general right off the bat, or make our ruler military commander. Our ruler is good. So I think we recruit a general. He's not great, but he's better than no general. Cool. And at this point, we actually can't drill yet. We need Miltech 3 for that. Cool. So we're going to need to get that as soon as we can, of course. Royal marriage offer from Luongo. We take that. An alliance offer from Lunda, we turn down. We want to take over this trade node fast. Very fast. Okay. So, what do we need to fabricate this claim? 20. Sounds good. Royal marriage offer from Yaka. That's these guys down here. That we decline. We will be annexing them. Cool. So we're about halfway there on our spy network up here. I wanted to check in, by the way, on our missions. Meet the other cults. Ndongo and Luongo don't exist. Yeah, that's going to happen. Owns this core province. Yeah, we don't have a core then. Just wanted to double check that based on their... yeah, we need to core it. Got it. Total army size at least 100% of the force limit. Is employing a military advisor and granted primacy of the Mani. For right now, that's probably not going to be a thing. We will get that, but we'll need to get our Crownland back. Now, what is our force limit? Oh. Consider it done. Okay, so we'll get that underway. I did want to check in on our light ships here. Would protecting trade be worthwhile? No. Would hunting pirates be worthwhile? Probably not. And we can't... or we can privateer. It would be a loss. Okay. In that case, let's just turn our fleet maintenance down. We'll mothball both of these, to be honest. Group together and mothball. Cool. Royal marriage offer from Ndongo. That we accept. They are our vassal. So that looks good. And we're going to declare this war soon. 17.9 right now. Now that's on Yaka. We want to go on Tio. So we're at 16.39. Cool. 17.81. We're getting there. Slowly. 19.23. And now is the time. Okay, so we go into the diplomacy here. We fabricate a claim on Anziku. Beautiful. And let's declare this war, but we'll have to ticket a day to get the CB. There we go. Declare that war. Now Kuba will join this. Do we care about Kuba joining? I doubt it. Let's declare this right now. And we'll go on in. They have a numerical advantage on us in theory, but we stack wipe this. And this actually gives us quite a lot, really, now that I think about it. Kasanje, I want to begin building a spy network on. Okay, now, this peace deal. What do we want? We want all the things, ideally. We want to full annex everything up here. So we're letting these guys walk in. How many troops do we actually need here? The actual number of required troops is 3. So what we would need to do is shift consolidate here. And then move out 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then these guys should go with out over this way to make sure that we can win against Kuba. These guys are flipping it over to us. Perfect. So we'll let them grab Muneni here. And then the question is, will they join us in this fight? 6-1. Okay, so our combat width is the same. Our shock pips, we have more shock pips than they do, by 1. And we have 1 more unit of cavalry, too. The question is, does our center hold? But these guys are joining us, so this should be pretty free. Beautiful. Now, did that stack wipe? The answer is no, it did not. National unrest -1 for autonomy change. I'd rather go the other way. Cool. So Cuba's now under siege. Where are they retreating to? Down here in Luanda? I have no idea. Regardless, we should split off our cavalry and 1 unit of spearmen and park them up over here for the time being. We'll let this reinforce a bit. And we'll let this finish its siege. There we go. These guys are now going to move over here, while this force comes and sits in Songo. And these guys are going to leave once these arrive. Cool. Okay, we're locked in, and we're out of here. Profiteering in Sunday. This is probably fine. Do we care about Luba's opinion of us? I don't think we do. Beautiful. So these troops are grouping up here, and their goal is to come down and eliminate these before this becomes a problem. We knew that this would likely be a thing, but we're on our way down, and we'll take that back. Excellent. We are low on our Crownland. We'll move our Crownland up eventually. That'll take a little while. Okay, they're walking over here. Do they stack wipe that? They might, actually. Looks like the answer is no. But I think that we stack wiped this. Okay, yeah, that stack wiped. Beautiful. War is over. So let's go ahead and take everything that we want. All of the things. Now, this will be 24.5 aggressive expansion. We'll need to keep that in mind. We're going to take all of the cash that we can from them as well. We demand their full annexation. So, this will be some overextension. There we go. So, all of these guys are going to head back to Mpemba. And we will immediately work on coring that. That is reasonably expensive. And looking at this, 0.99... 16.38. A lot of that is going to be spoils of war, yes? Yes. Okay. So that's not going to be that big. But what I'm thinking right now is to help out with that, we could certainly grab this guy. To be able to get that extra little bit of admin power coming in. So that'll be fine, because keep in mind, we need to get our tech up as well. We're going to be fighting Europe eventually. So that's going to be important. Kasanje wants to share maps, giving us prestige. Actually, prestige is okay, but that decay will be kind of rough. We'll take it. It's only 1 province. Cool. I'd love to drill these guys right now, but that's not currently an option. So, we need to keep our aggressive expansion below 50. We could attack Yaka. If we were to do that, we should actually move out over here. So let's go ahead and do so. And this is all very expensive because we haven't embraced feudalism yet. Feudalism will take a while to get to us. So I'm not too concerned about teching up at this point. Ideally, we want to get ideas, but we need tech for the ideas. So that'll be fine. We're going to walk over to here. And I want to immediately fabricate a claim on Yaka, which will go here. There we go. Can we get a second claim? Actually, yes. And that will reduce our aggressive expansion. So there we go. And we can pull out of Yaka at this point. And now we declare this war. Who are they allied with? Lunda. That is these fellows down here. Do we care? No. The answer is no. We don't care. We'll build a spy network on Lunda as well. And we're going to declare this war. We need a CB. We'll take it one day. We don't want that 33 aggressive expansion. And we're going to go for take Yaka as our CB. Beautiful. Do we co-belligerent Lunda? That would bring in Luba, so no. The question is, are we actually going to take anything from Lunda? That is a question. We have no diplomats to send. Oh, right. There we go. We'll see what we get. We're going to attack here. There we go. Do we stack wipe these guys? I don't think so. But we definitely win that battle. I'm going to shift consolidate here and leave behind this unit only. Now, we need to be careful of Lunda's units coming up. So we're actually going to do this inverse, now that I think about it. We're going to send these guys up to Yaka. For the moment, they will need help from our vassals to get that done. Okay. That'll be fine. A queen consort of the people, huh? We'll take the legitimacy. That seems fine. And we could walk into Mapasu. How many troops do these guys have? 8K? I suspect we win. With it being 8K. Unless they're coming around this direction. Which would certainly be weird. Let's head into Rund. It's slightly risky, but we do have our vassal troops up over here. Okay, they're chilling in Luena. That's a good leader that they've got. Also, this will be 10.6 aggressive expansion. If we were to take all of this, that's 20 aggressive expansion right there. How much AE do we have? 17? Oh, that's not too bad. I expected it to be more than that for some reason. That's 20 out on Kalundwe. Okay, we'll assume it's 20. Do we think we win this? They're not attacking us, which tends to make me believe that they don't think they win. Interesting. These guys are walking up over here. That's fine. For the moment, I'm content with this. Letting them take this over. Cool. So they occupy here. That's fine. Fully expected. We're at 57% here. We lose the stability. That's unfortunate luck. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. They're allowing this siege to continue. And Ziku is now cored. That's good. And that gives us this mission completed. Beautiful. Minus 100% local autonomy and gaining local goods produced +3 for 25 years. Sounds great. So these guys are now heading over to here and we'll join them. Beautiful. They don't want anything to do with this, and I don't blame them. They're going up into Luongo, of all places. Okay. And now these guys are walking in here. Makes sense. Do we roll the dice here? When will they arrive? 27 November? Can we actually leave? No. So we can't leave over here. I think this is fine. We'll bring these guys over. It'll take them a very long time to get there. We're going to lose this battle. I'm not too concerned about that right now. We'll retreat once we can. Wow, they actually stack wiped us. Okay, I didn't expect them to stack wipe us. Okay, well, that's not the biggest of deals. 16 reasons not to do this. Got it. We're going to walk back into Mapemba for the moment. And we can make this into a state, which we should do. And then we can full core that. done. And right now, we're going to build a couple units of cavalry here. And we're going to head over this way with our friends. This siege is completely irrelevant to us. Completely and totally. Where are these guys going? They going to siege? I guess? Weird. Okay. So this is a problem, right? Definitely. This is definitely a problem. We could think about... Mercs aren't going to be a thing. But their numbers over here and the fact that we don't control our vassals are definitely an issue. Like to get out of there, but I don't think we're going to. Do we get stack wiped here again? Yeah, we absolutely do. Okay. For the moment, it's fine. We're just going to hop over here and get this siege done. We can't control this territory right now. We're not going to bother rebuilding our troops at this moment. We're just going to come down here and look to hopefully win this siege curve. Or, alternatively, 16 peace offer value right now. Okay. Declining power of the Mani, sure. And they take this back. Yeah, these guys are getting good rolls on their sieges as well. However, we'll see how it goes. It is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we may end up actually... You know what? We should hire mercs. Is what we should do. We should move up over here. And we should look to hire mercs immediately. This will take us into debt. We'll hire the mercs here. And we'll drop these guys if I can select them. Can we get back into the proper map mode? Thank you. We'll drop them there. Okay. So we're getting these mercs up here. Cool. And we can actually get more mercs, can't we? We can't afford to spend 49 gold now. That's true. We absolutely can't. Okay. For now, this'll do. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Kadra, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.